Hi friends, Journey here. Today I'm going to be going over a Queen of Pain replay. The person's thoughts going into the game was that they didn't itemize properly, and they felt like they should have got blade mail instead of bracers, and they weren't sure what to buy during the laning phase. They thought there was a lot of things to improve on, as well as having a lot of unneeded deaths. They are looking mostly for tips in the laning stage, as well as if they could have gotten more aggressive on Jug and IO. So I'll pull up the game now, and I'm going to assume your Queen of Pain tree duel off with Zeus mid versus Jug Io, as you mentioned. That should be a super favorable lane matchup for you guys. Jug Io is very weak in lane. Jug can't really do anything to stop you from harassing the Io. So what you should be looking to do with Tree Quap in this lane is non-stop poke at the Io and either kill him or force him to base or whatever you can, and then you can convert the damage into Jug. If you focus on Jug, they kind of just heal the Io and then Io heals Jug. It makes it very difficult for you to kill the Jug. But double bracer. Okay. There is a Huskar, so you definitely want to have gone Vessel here. And there's an Io too. Yeah, this Blade Mill double bracer, instead of you tanking up and just dying slightly slower, should have been a Spirit Vessel. Because you're the offlaner, it's not really your job to be a damage dealer, and you're Queen of Pain, so it's not your job to be a tank. You kind of just want to be like a utility hero. So what some people might do is a might go Necronomicon 1, like Tread or Necrobook 1 Treads Vessel. Or if they have a Huskar and like they're barreling down lanes, you need to fight them right now. You don't have time for the Necrobook to increase your GPM. You could just go for the Brown Boots Vessel or like earn treads into Vessel or something like that. Like you need a Vessel though. There's no question about that. There is very little reason for you not to have Spirit Vessel versus two heroes is amazing against, and one hero that has an AoE heal percentage base for his team. So that's what I would have been looking to purchase. I again don't see much value in a blade mail. The armor is kind of okay, but it's not amazing. And you kind of just die in a roar no matter what. Unless your Oracle false promises you. But then it's like, what does blade mail do to stop like to enable the false promise, right? It is kind of a very weird item in my opinion for you to be purchasing. Starting items, I do not like this. This is not good at all. The Ring of Protection in a lane that's not going to be trading hits with you feels very random. I don't see any reason to be going for a armor based item at level 1. Although, as I said, you do want a Spirit Vessel, and I know for a fact you don't build one. You have a parts to it. It just feels very weird for you buying items that don't help you play super aggressive on them. Like you could have been looking to buy like a Sage's Mask level 1. Instead of these two items, you buy a Sage's Mask, then you can either turn that into your Urn faster, or you turn it into a Necronomicon, or just casual, or a Basilisk, or whatever you opt to go for. The Circlet or Ring of Protection isn't going to do anything for you. You're never going to make use of 2 armor. Jug's kill threat in lane is entirely based off of spin. He's never going to right click down a Queen of Pain and kill you. He's going to be spinning you down with a stun. And I'm sure you can assume by looking at their lineup, they don't really have any disables. Jug is dead here. I have Oof on. Yeah. Oh, go for the dagger. No! Oh, you cost yourself that. Don't go for the auto attack there. Let's go for the dagger. Oh well. I'm gonna blame that one though on the ring protection. I don't know why, but it has a thing protection. That was like a fairy fire or a mantle. Maybe that 3 damage per hit extra may have helped you out there. Never know. As soon as his spin wears off, dagger him. Or dagger the IO. Dagger somebody, yes. Focus the IO though. because I was amplifying the healing from Jug. Jug effect essentially has his own tango worth of health, and then Io's tango of health, as well as Jug's base regen and Io's base regen, as well as a tether amplification. Look how fast Jug is healing up. So you want to be harassing down the Io if you can. Like if you daggered Io there, he's already dead. He's tanked 2 daggers, fed first blood to you guys. Now there's a chance at tree, or you might give it. Yep. Very far, but yeah, it died. Yeah, that's just from not focusing the IO. Jukes you? Yeah, good. IO wants to die there. Yeah, so it's like, you need to understand who you can focus. It's not ideal for you to have fed first blood there, but like, kind of happens. You're weakest at level 1. You should recognize this and play super defensively until you're level 2. Then once you're level 2, you can kind of do whatever you want because they have no way of punishing you. The only way they can punish you is if you blink aggressive and then they spin and kill you. But it's never blink aggressive unless you know for a fact you can't be punished. Yeah, look how like Jugs out healed the thing. Just blink away. Why are you bringing a salve worth of health for this? I guess you transitioned to killing from it, but I'm pretty sure your blink would have been off cooldown again already. Just whack him. Tree's respawning anyways. Whack Jug. Whack him. There you go. Now drop a salve and a tango and have Tree TP in and bring it for you. Utilize the fact that he's at base. He's your portable courier. Or have him wait like 2 seconds and then buy a bottle. Yeah, so why not buy these items and have Tree bring them to you? But now you have to play super scared for the next like minute, right? Until your courier gets there. Although they can't kill you, they can kind of just run at you and force you to blink away and make you be scared. And a Queen of Pain offlane cannot be playing scared. It's a very bad Queen of Pain offlane game if you're not shitting on the safe lane. Nice. Yeah, these braces aren't going to do anything for you. I can kind of see why you buy them. You're like, yeah, Jug does magic damage, and I can die to roar and stuff. Like, yeah, 1k health is cool on Quap, but I still don't see how you live if you get roared omni-slashed. At this game, you kind of want to have, like... Oh, this is, this shit's from Jug. Where's your tree? Tree's at base. Yeah, if you have, like, a Vessel Yules, something like that, so, like, Yules can dodge the Stasis Trap as well as the, called Blast Off, with the silence for Blast Off. As well as you can like use it to dodge life break and all that sort of mumbo jumbo. Omni slash. Like I think my items have been like Treads, Wand, Vessel, Fuels. Like just something like that. It'd just be way more effective for you instead of going this tanky magic damage burst here. Is commit more into what your hero wants to be doing. Also, if you bought any sorts of mana regen, you wouldn't have had to buy 3 mangoes yet. If you bought like a Sage's Mask for your urn, you would have been a lot better off. Like you're winning your lane super hard. I think all the problems I'm seeing in lane, like from an offlaner standpoint, is just purely based off of itemization, and you didn't understand when you can get aggressive versus when you have to be defensive. In this lane, you have to be defensive at level 1. As soon as you have your escape mechanism, then you can be aggressive. On any hero in this scenario. Like any escape-based hero, you have to be defensive until you have your escape, right? It's kind of common sense. Being bottom with no mana. You're going to like Techie's prime territory. Is there a reason you're bottom right now? I have no idea why you've TP'd bottom. Okay, there's super many things wrong with this. I know it doesn't make sense, but that's how wrong this play was. So let's list off what you just did. You TP bottom with no health, no mana, right? So you have no way of playing offensive. You have no health or lower health. You have to play defensive. Your anti-mage is farming down here, so you're either contesting his own farm, or you're walking back to the jungle, or you're walking back top. Fourth, you learned already that you can kill Jug. You've done it 5 times. You've killed their top lane. So, you TPing bottom means they can play aggressive top. They play aggressive top, they dive tree, tree dies. If you're there, they can't do that. Or it's harder to do that because you're acting as a shield. You have double bracer and like 700 mangoes. You're an animal up top. Down bottom with no health, no mana, you die in one roar. There's just no reason for you to TP bottom. It's a Techie's pressuring a tier 1. Like, who the fuck cares? What are you gonna do about it? And now you're doing the walk of shame back to base. Or do you just get roared and die? Yep. There we go. Yep. That's entirely your own fault in that death. You, no reason to be down there at all. And because you went bottom, Jug is now caught probably up in net worth. Okay, that's a good TP. And now you're dead. You stay top, none of that stuff happens. Instead of being 4-3, you'd be like 100-0. Purely because you don't get killed, like you don't have to TP up there and commit your blink forward. You're already there. You don't have to use your ultimate because Jug's already low enough that he doesn't get aggressive. Like so many, a whole series of things. It all happened because you fucked up one TP. Like no cares bottom lane. If you're against a Beastmaster, that tower is going to die. Who cares? Take their top tier 1 or take their mid tier 1. Excuse me. Interesting relocate. Disengage. Now move towards top lane. You are not scared of them. Do not get aggressive on them. Okay, they left him. I guess now is a good time to get aggressive on him. Your team is dying behind you, dude. Look aggressive, you get Omni Slash and died. Yeah. I guess you got a kill out of it. But it's again, this a lot of very weird plays are happening from you. It's just right now you just wanted to have been playing wherever Jug is and then just keep spamming him down. Jug can't commit spin every time you dagger him. It's idiotic to think that. If that happens, he can be ganked, right? He has no defensive ability. As we talked about, if you commit your defensive ability, like Blink, offensively, you die. Same thing with him, right? So if that's the case, you keep forcing him to spin, or you do a ton of damage to him. Well, who's gonna ult you? Oracle? You're an animal. I guess that's where Double Bracer saves you, but still, didn't accomplish anything that an Oracle ult wouldn't pick. And at this point in the game, just gotta keep pushing in lanes and go into fights. You don't want to be like this AFK walking in jungle or like anything like that. You're Queen of Pain. You want to be active at this point. Not active to the point where you feed relentlessly, but just defend towers as best you can. Because if you're defending towers, it means Husker is not getting map control, and that means AM's farming. So if AM's top right now, where do you think you should be? Logically. He's pushing top out to create pressure down there, but you want to be bottom lane, relieving pressure that's about to come into your tier 2, and then you push it into their tier 1, and then you flip the map. And then could you split the map, tree into, and you can go kill anything? Right? Although you're probably going to kill Beastman here. Yes. That's good. But it's still just a matter of like they're playing the map horribly, but you aren't doing the right things either. Instead of you creating a play off of you guys split pushing, you got lucky that Beastmaster just randomly walked in front of your heroes with no heroes on the map. And now that Huskar just showed top, you can go fight the mid and keep blocking at the mid. Jug just wasted spin, chase this. Unlucky. Yeah, you gotta be very careful. The one thing you have to note though is that there is a techies. Although I did say that you want to be playing on the other half of the map away from AM, you need to be playing as cautiously as you can. Ideally with your own sentry wards, so that way you can scout the bombs. I would have assumed the bombs were right in this area here, so I would have dropped the sentry ward like right there. I don't remember where you died. I think you died like right here. This is also like a danger zone for you. You do not want to be going in this area here until you have ob sentries or the sentries covering you. If you're here, you drop one sentry ward, you push up this lane like right here. As the lane is passing this little bend here, you back off. Because you know if Reflected Creep's wave is going to eventually go into their tier 1. You've done your job of relieving pressure off of your side. Right now, like, you're playing top, but AM's playing top. So wouldn't it be better for you to have been relieving pressure bottom, and then when they fuck up their TPs or something like that? Again, this is a matter of you're getting kills, and it looks like I'm wrong, but you're getting kills because they're dumb and don't do the right things. And it looks like you're gonna get punished for letting them group. Yeah. The biggest concern you should be having right now that you want to be addressing is letting them group up. If they can group up with Huskar as a 4-man unit because they have techies for whatever reason playing bottom lane still, you guys probably don't win a fight. AM's not in fighting condition. You've died 7 times. Zeus can't get Zeus just dies unless Oracle can false promise him. But Oracle hasn't really false promised anything. And I just say that he does. The tree's still dead. Lucky. Yeah, so you just want to be splitting the map right now. Splitting the map, very important. An item build. Know what you want to be doing. Know what they want to be doing. If you get a spirit vessel, you can actually kill their heroes very easily. Because their draft is very much like a group up around Huskar with Healing Word, Inner Beast, and Tether. With have him be unkillable and kill all of us. So what item can you buy to prevent that? What series of items can your team buy to prevent that? Blade Mail on you is very selfish. Blade Mail on you saying, I don't want to be focused. And it's kind of saying, focus me and you die. But Huskar doesn't care about Blade Mail. Io makes it so heroes don't care about Blade Mail. Beastmaster doesn't really care about Blade Mail because Necrobooks are still going to kill you. So as I said, is Blade Mail really your item? No, it's not. I'll fast forward a bit more through because you kind of get what I mean. Like, your laning siege was okay, just kind of fucked yourself off of a single TP. That's how Dota works sometimes. You get punished for bad plays. You get punished for using Blink instead of, like blinking sideways instead of blinking to your team. You get punished for playing aggressively when you should be defensive. You get punished for playing defensive instead of playing aggressive. Stuff like that. And you learn from these, hopefully, right? Not much to be said about this happening right now. You got lanes out? Yeah, alright, you got one fight. Get lanes out as best as you can. You don't want to be looking like you never want to let this team group. If they can group up, you guys will die. Or you guys may die. Why risk it? You and AM are literally unkillable if you play under a sentry ward. They have to walk at you. Walking at you is not a very good initiation style. use that Sonic Wave? I think you did. I'm not gonna rewind just in case you did, but I feel like you did. Yeah, so this is fine. You guys are playing bottom, and you look at the map. AM has top lane all the way in. He's gonna force some sort of reaction. When your reaction happens, then you can kill Beastman bottom. Look, they're going top. They're trying to deal with the pressure that AM's applying. Because AM's applying pressure, you guys can relieve the pressure bottom. I would not be farming here, by the way, as this is super dangerous. If Techie's had any sort of remote mines, he probably has some in the area. But I can see them there. But if he has any sort of remote mines in this area, you risk dying. It's just not a risk worth taking. You push the lane out to like here, and then you leave. Because the creeps are going to create pressure for you. It's not necessarily you that has to be the one doing it. I think you get what I'm getting at. I think just to recap what I was talking about, if you're in a winning lane, understand how it's a winning lane. If you like you gotta understand like level 2s when you're unkillable, so play defensive for the first 2 waves. Then also with the TP bottom, it's not your job as the Queen of Pain to counter gank. It's also not your job when you have no health and no mana to counter gank. It's not possible. And then understand what the enemy team wants to do. The enemy team wants to do it, counter it. Find a way to counter it. And also, once again, itemization. This basher makes very little sense. You're looking for a BKB piercing stun. You have a Treant, you have an AM Abyssal Blade soon, and hypothetically you could have an Orchid or a Hex instead of an Abyssal. Doesn't that sound a lot better? Didn't you? Not CDR? Yeah, you take CDR. What? If you're going Abyssal, I feel like you want attack speed. You attack like once a second. Yeah, once every 3/4 of a second. That's really slow for a basher. Yeah, I think just randomization. Buy what items beat their heroes. You do that, you win the game. I think I'll call off that because kind of getting super repetitive. I'm sure if you would agree with that. Besides that, didn't do horribly. A lot of the deaths were just you playing the map poorly. Like this blink is kind of suspect because they don't they have blink dagger and beastman? Am I not? Yeah, you should have died there. The oracle's like way far away from you. Yeah, what should have been dead there. Yeah. I'll call it. If you got any questions, obviously you can DM me or drop a comment below. If not, I'll talk to everybody later. See ya.